over there, a flow thread.
Yo.
Well, that was a bust. We were too slow.
No biggie. Plenty of threads out there.
Yes! Just like that.
Hey, what the fuck?
Perfect.
Although it seems like one thread won't be enough.
No worries, we'll find others.
Oh yeah, so welcome to this game called...
This is so slow. We're not going anywhere.
How many more do you think we need?
I don't know. 3? Maybe 4?
Yeah, so this is a game called Haven. Found on Steam a while ago, and I've been wanting to play it for a while. I tried recording it, but for some reason, it just wouldn't let me record it. So here we are now. And I've kind of gotten dismissed to not really tutorial.
Good thing there are plenty of flow threads around here.
Oh, that's sick.
Do you really think drifting is that useful?
It's crucial. It allows you to change direction without having to stop all the time.
Do I do that?
We all do it. One or two more threads, and we'll be all set. All right, I'm all charged up.
Me too. We can go when you're ready.
This is sick.
Apple juice again.
Who knows how long we're gonna be stuck here? We might as well stock up.
Have you ever seen such?
No, never. And I know it wasn't here yesterday. I mean, 24 hours ago. You know what I'm saying. I wonder if it's edible.
Only one way to find out.
Yes, you're right. I'll pick up some berries and run some tests. First, we'll need to observe any cutaneous reactions. Then we'll cook them to eliminate bacteria.
It's peppery.
You did not.
Go ahead, try it. I'm sure you'll love it.
This.
Oh, yeah. That is peppery.
Lightweight. Off we go. Let's pick these.
I'm not sure these will go great with the apple dews. But where there's a meal, there's a way.
You know what doesn't go great with apple dews? Apple dews.
We have found spice. I heard some noises outside.
All good. This should last us a few days.
Now it's our turn to fill up.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
God, love this.
roasted apple dews with apple dews.
I can't tell if you're actually excited about this, or if you just enjoy seeing me suffer.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
The flow? Well, if we keep our consumption in check, I think a few days.
No, I meant us. Us here. How long until they come get us?
Do we have to talk about this?
We are going to need to at some point. We need to be prepared. We need a plan.
I'm planning on finishing my plate without hearing about the apiary. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And FYI, you are the one that ruined the mood, not me.
Damn. Wait a fucking minute. Wait one goddamn minute. Who am I?
Hey, we'll never be able to take off in these conditions. We absolutely have to finish repairing the nest.
Thanks for letting me know.
Got it downstairs? This is sick.
Do you need anything?
No.
Huh. Me neither.
I'm scared to press the sleep button because I don't know what's gonna ensue.
You?
All right, let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh.
You've been mulling it over this whole time?
Of course I've been mulling it over this whole time. Thank you for adding one more thing to my mind.
Hold on. Are you telling me you hadn't thought about it before?
You know what? No, I hadn't thought about it. I'm trying not to think about the apiary. Enjoy what we have here,
Dad, could you close
even
my
if it
door?
isn't much. Do you really think that they can come get us here?
If we could take the flow bridge here, then so can they.
But there's no way they can know where we are. Is there? I cut off the autonav, the astrolock. Even the
I just
landing was
prefer
all
it
manual.
closed.
I'm just saying, let's prepare for the worst.
At worst, I kill myself.
You? How can you even say that?
What? Do you think I'll let them take me back there? You can do what you want, but I'm not going.
We could also, like, hide?
Oh. Yeah. Hiding is good too. It's even better because then I don't die. Aren't you the smart one? Come on. Enough grumpy face. I promise I won't kill myself unless I ask you first. Just in case you have a better idea.
That's not funny, you.
50% of this planet's inhabitants think it's funny. I guess we'll never know who's right. Snuggle?
I'm not sure you deserve it.
What am I playing? What is this game?
You aren't dressed yet?
Well,
Shit.
see.
Forget
I was just
dialogue's
wondering,
automatic.
do we have to get out? Can't we just hang in the nest for once? Lounge around, read a book, watch a movie?
We don't have movies.
Right, sure, but you know what I mean.
Come on, the weather's great.
But the weather is always great.
For now. Who knows? Tomorrow could be the beginning of the long winter months. Could last for years. One more reason to stock up on apple dews.
You know, always being right is not necessarily a good quality. On the contrary, many people find it very unappealing.
You?
Not sure.
Love this game. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Do you remember where the apple dews were?
Could we try and pick something else for a change?
I don't think
This is a pretty one. Is it me, or is the ground shaking?
It's shaking. It's shaking a lot.
what the fuck? Oh shit. There goes our home.
Is it over?
Seems like it. Anything broken?
No. No, I don't think so. Well, except...
It's not all lost.
Well, it is. A bit.
Look, we can always search the islet, try and find a way to get to the other side.
Such as...
I don't know. A rope, a jetpack,
We have-
spring-loaded shoes, anything.
Rocket legs.
And if we don't find it?
If we don't find... I don't know. That's why we'll have to find something.
Okay.
We jump.
I think I found something.
Huh?
Call me crazy, but this looks like a Bluton.
Yep, it looks like a flow bridge. Kind of like the one we took to get here.
Hey,
But-
yo.
Smaller?
Is that possible?
Why not? We still don't really know how the flow bridges work in space, but if the phenomenon can happen on a macro scale, then why not on this one? If there can be flow between two planets, why not two bits of a planet?
Okay. If this really is a flow bridge, I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
What?
Flow bridges are linking one place to another, right? So this one definitely leads someplace.
Wait, you want to just get on there without knowing where it goes?
It goes elsewhere. I think that's as good a start as any.
Let's do it. My dog just barked.
Do we have everyone? Okay?
Here.
Then we're good.
Looks like we're on another islet.
Yeah. The bridge seems to be a link between the islets. If there are any others like this, we may be able to get back to the nest.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A big ugly lizard?
It's a
No,
cool fucking lizard.
the mushrooms on its back. Looks like a type of Hygroscybrubicans.
Ah. Is that good news? Like, can we eat it?
Oof, not at all. Unless you're looking for a quick way to unload your kidneys. But don't you find that symbiosis amazing? The movements of the lizard are helping spread the spores. As far as what the lizard is gaining, I'll have to study that closer.
Maybe it has bad hygiene. Maybe what you call symbiosis is just a fungal infection.
That's a possibility. We'd have to get a sample to...
Stop. Touch one of those mushrooms and you won't touch me again. Ever.
Can we fight this thing? Hey, yo.
Seems like our mini flow bridge wasn't a unique occurrence.
Good. Wow. That actually... What is that?
We should take a closer look.
Lizard. It's another lizard.
That way. Look. Any idea what's underneath our feet, Mr. Geologist?
I would not.
I'm a biologist.
Isn't that the same thing?
Biology, the living, geology, the rocks.
And what makes you think this is not living, pray tell?
It looks like a dust deposition. Some kind of rust. And it looks like this kind of rust is particularly sensitive to flow.
What?
Look beneath your feet.
Oh. There's vegetation underneath. It was probably smothered.
Good thing we came this way.
So what? We can just.
Great. We can bring that back to the nest to study it. Even the appledew shrubs are completely covered.
I hope this one will yield some nice and juicy fruit to thank us. Ugh, my batteries are empty.
Mine too. We need to find a flow thread.
Why do I walk so damn
Make
slow?
sure they don't get squished.
Another flow bridge.
That's great. It means there must be others. If we're lucky, they'll bring us back to the nest.
I don't even know what to say. That's the.
We
this
should
game.
find the nest if we keep going north.
Explain to me how you know which way north is on this planet.
We should find the nest if we keep going straight ahead.
Thank you. I thought this planet was supposed to be a desert.
Deserted. Not a desert. According to the archives, a colonization plan had been considered by the apiary, with Exonova as the main provider. But the planet was eventually classified as inhospitable.
Let me guess. High seismic activity?
I don't know. The file doesn't say anything about that.
I hope we don't have any more unpleasant surprises.
What's in here? Oh.
I got a big one.
I thought it smelled good around here.
Boba nuts? Aren't we the lucky ones?
What are they?
You've never heard of boba nuts? They're one of the most nutritious nuts. 25% carbohydrates, 50% protein, 75% lipids.
That adds up to 150%.
Precisely. A great mystery of modern science.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Maybe. But once you have a taste of my boba salad, you will forget all about it.
We got the nuts.
We almost missed this one. We're here. We found the nest.
But,
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is no way this thing is flying again.
don't say that. You could make a rock fly with the right tools.
Well, maybe. But not this one. Both wings are wasted. The propellers were ripped off. And I'm not even done checking the inside.
We weren't really planning on leaving, were we? We don't really have another place to go anyway.
I'm tired. Why are we always so unlucky? Why are you laughing?
Hold on. We decide to escape the apiary, which apparently no one has managed to do before us. We punch in some coordinates really at random, only because some obscure document from Exonova vaguely attested to the existence of a habitable planet. By some kind of miracle, we cross the boundaries of the apiary without getting caught. We travel across space in a Class D ship that is totally not designed for that. And in spite of the fact that this is not all-terrain, we land without breaking anything. We find food and flow on site even though we hadn't really planned for it. Finally, we get hit with an earthquake, all right, but we get out of it unscathed. The only real consequence is that the nest is a little bit busted. And you think that we're unlucky? We are the luckiest people in the universe.
That's one way to see it.
This planet is our chance to start a new life. With our own rules. Away from the apiary, from the matchmaker and all that loot. And I'd rather endure 1,000 earthquakes than risk being away from you.
What did you say this planet was called again?
Source.
Source. The beginning of something.
Seems like it.
Cute. Get back inside the nest. Bro, was
Whoa.
really throwing up.
What a mess. And now the nest is all akimbo. This feels weird.
Yeah. We'll need to find a way to correct that. But it can wait until tomorrow. I think we've had our share for the day. We deserve some time to relax. If you know what I mean.
You can do whatever you want, but I am going to bed.
The fuck did he mean by that?
I'm not hungry.
I never thought I would hear you say that in my whole life.
I guess my stomach has a deep connection to the nest condition.
Do you want to tidy up a bit?
No.
Fuck, are we sleeping?
okay?
Is she having an asthma attack or something?
You? Wake up! It's okay. I'm here. That was just a nightmare. Everything's fine.
That wasn't a nightmare.
Sure it was. Rest easy.
No. I was awake. I could hear you. I just couldn't move or yell. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible.
Oh, sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
For real?
It used to happen when I was a teenager. You feel something weighing on your stomach?
Yeah. On my chest. What was it?
I don't know. I used to call it the ball, because sometimes it felt like a huge ball was crushing me.
Oh. No, that didn't happen to me.
I wouldn't wish it upon you. For me, it resolved itself when I left the foster home. For you, it may be related to the nest.
But I don't want to leave the nest.
That's not what I meant. You're stuck to the bed. The nest is stuck to the ground. There must be something in that. You've been flying in this thing for years. I bet you're upset to see it in this condition.
No kidding. Which means that if we fix up the nest, this'll all go away?
Could be. Worst case scenario, the nest will be fixed.
Yeah. Well, I hope we'll eventually find the missing parts then. So I can get fixed up too.
Okay. So the role is here is that Kay is the biologist. And Mew is the engineer. Cool.
All right. Now we can see a lot clearer.
Yeah. We're not there yet, but that should do the trick for now. Now we just need to figure out how to level the nest. The tractoglobe is probably done charging. Let's bring it outside.
Do you think it'll be enough to lift it?
I hope so. Because I have no idea what else we can do.
What are those weird fucking things on your legs?
Kay, we'll never be able to take off in these conditions. We absolutely have to finish repairing the nest. What if we grabbed a little snack for the road?
Huh.
Sounds good. I'll bring the first aid kit as well. Just in case.
Did it move?
No, I don't think so.
Bulging bloat! Oh, it's over. It's not going back straight. We'll never be able to fix it. We are condemned to living on an incline in a broken ship forever. Until our body adapts and one of our legs starts shrinking to even us out.
What's the issue exactly?
Well, the back pain will be crazy, for one. And also, I don't know about you, but I personally like having a reasonably symmetrical body.
I meant with the tractoglobe.
Ah. Not enough power, it seems like. The battery drains out even before lifting the nest a centimeter off the ground. Although, to be fair, it was originally designed to lift cargo crates into ships. Not the ships themselves.
What if we plugged it into a flow spring?
I thought about that, but we'd have to be able to seal the pipe shut. Unfortunately, I don't think they make gaskets for flow springs from a distant planet.
Perhaps we can make one.
With what? Paper mache?
Remember yesterday when I told you that rust scatters when it comes in contact with flow? We could use that feature to sculpt a gasket out of pieces of rust.
You could do that?
I don't think I could sculpt a nude statue of you or a super complex component, but molding a gasket? That seems doable.
That's awesome!
Hold on, let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down.
Excuse me?
What?
You've never heard of that saying?
No.
Must be a truth thing then. That means let's not celebrate before we...
Yeah, I got it. Anyway,
What the fuck did he just
how
say?
much rust do you need in order to pull the panties down?
I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks like those we already got?
Okay, so let's try and find that.
I think we've got everything we need to mold a joint for the Tractoglobe. All right then, ready when you are.
I'm just waiting on you. I can't wait to get going.
Oh, sorry birds, we didn't see you.
So,
Well, it fits. That's a good sign. Let's get this ball rolling.
well,
What? Haven't you heard of that one either?
oh no, I have. It's just a really old-fashioned saying.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, that's worse.
Can you just switch on the Tractoglobe, please?
Okay.
It worked!
We did it.
Let's go.
Now, we just need to fix up the wings and the turbine and the hypopropellers and...
Don't be so cynical. Getting the nest out of the crevasse was quite a feat.
Huh? No, don't get me wrong. I am genuinely delighted. I love fixing things up. But I don't think we need to get started right away.
That's a relief.
Before we start fixing anything, we'll need to find the replacement parts.
So what all those
Before we start fixing anything, we'll need to find the replacement parts.
the plant?
And done. It's all straightened out. Everything's tidy and clean.
Besides us, that is.
Yeah, we are kinda stinky. Off to the shower then?
Ah, Bloot.
What is it?
I just mobbed the bathroom.
Oh. Do you think we can marinate another 10 to 15 minutes in our own filth?
Honestly, can do.
Oh, wow, I'm in control. Okay. Yes, sir. Master Chef.
I don't get it. People always make a big deal about salty sweet, but never peppery sweet, which it turns out is delicious.
Anything would seem delicious to you, seeing your diet in the last few days.
True. But don't let that take away from your cooking talents.
You're just wanting to finish my plate, aren't you?
Since you're offering.
Let's go. Increasing whatever the fleck that is.
Hey, you never told me. What did your mate look like?
I don't know.
Didn't you get her file from the matchmaker?
Yeah, I did, but I never really looked at it.
Seriously? You're not even curious?
Well, no. I already knew you,
Whatever. Come on, we'll look at it together.
if you wish.
Oh, all right. Any other pictures?
Yeah.
She's kind of cute.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. Don't you?
I don't know. Too much makeup, I think. I like a more natural look. Like yours.
Mm-hmm. Do you really think I'm not wearing any kind of makeup right now? Come on, let's check her profile instead of this foolishness. Let's see. Interests. Reading, music, having a drink with my friends. Whoa. Do you think you can handle such a strong personality?
That's harsh.
Job. Ocean biology research assistant at the University of Ox. Huh. Okay. Looks like you two are made for each other.
No one is made for each other. That's the kind of rhetoric the matchmaker uses.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But it still looks to me like that was a blooting good pick. You'd make a great couple.
Might have made. There's a difference. Tell me, are you really wearing makeup right now?
We spend every waking minute together in the nest. If I discreetly slipped into the bathroom every morning to put on some eyeliner, don't you think you'd notice?
Yeah. At least, I think? But you're not really answering my question, though.
I know.
You?
Yeah?
I see you've brushed your hair in the shower again.
How can you tell?
It's not draining.
Oh, sorry.
Do you need anything?
No.
Me neither.
Well, I can just phase through them.
Hey, we'll never be able to take off in these conditions. We absolutely have to finish repairing the nest. So, what's this rocky chunk got to say?
Well, for starters, it says it's not a rock.
Really? It's not living, is it?
No. It's not mineral or organic.
So, what is it?
Going straight to the hard questions. But that is not how science works.
How does it work, then?
First of all, you formulate a hypothesis. Then you build an experiment to test this hypothesis. You observe, and you learn.
Okay, then what have you learned?
That I'm lacking imagination regarding hypotheses? One thing we know for sure is that rust particles scatter immediately when in contact with flow. I'd like to observe this reaction more closely.
You can do that next time. Right now, you should go to bed.
Already? What time is it?
No idea. But I know I'm sleepy. And I want my snuggles before I crash.
Gotcha.
So, this game, or the world in this game, wonder if it takes place, like, there's still
All
Earth.
right. You can open your eyes. Surprise anniversary!
Huh?
I meant to say surprise and then I thought, happy anniversary. I panicked.
Whose anniversary is it?
It's our anniversary. 1 month on Source.
Holy shit.
Already?
Yeah, I mean, give or take a few days.
It went by fast.
Yeah, remember the time we almost died crashing on this planet?
And the time we almost died in an earthquake?
Ah, and the time we almost died fighting that critter?
I hope this is only the beginning, and that I'll have many more chances to almost die with you.
Aren't you a charmer? So, are you gonna open your present? Well, our present.
Sure, sure.
It's gonna be a gun.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Fermented apple dews. I stuck them in the soaker tub to accelerate the process. I'm calling it Apple Brew.
Do you think that it's any good?
Well, worst case scenario, we just wasted some apple dews. No big deal.
Should we open it now?
We can open it whenever you want.
Let's get wasted. You know, I'm gonna cancel this. Leave that to marinate a bit longer. Let's go exploring.
Kay, we need to talk.
Oh no.
Should I be worried?
Yes. No. Maybe. Promise me you won't be mad.
I can't promise anything without knowing what this is about.
It's about your skidding skills. Let's just say that you could use some extra training.
Okay, show me.
You're not mad?
Why would I be mad? I love to learn new things.
All right. Let's hop on a few threads to practice. Skid!
I have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to be.
Now! That's it! You did it! Let's do another one. Now! Skid! Now you're getting it. Let's see if you can keep it going. Skid! Skid! Skid!
I'm not used to the movement.
Now! Skid! Now you have a handle on this. Perfect.
I have to say, I have an excellent teacher.
Well, you passed the test. Let's get back to business. Before we start fixing anything, we'll need to find the replacement parts.
Okay, I'm gonna. So I remember there was like this weird fucking place.
Are you sure we want to go back there?
Why not?
Well, we've already looked there, and I'm not sure what more we can find. We're looking for parts to fix the nest. It seems like we should search new places, don't you think?
Makes sense.
I saw another bridge a little further down. My guess is, or I'm just saying, we'll find. They must look so goofy right now.
So what?
Yeah, so what I was
This
saying
way is
originally-
also full of rust.
Not for long.
So what I was saying originally is that, so it seems like in this world, the United States still exists, but now the government, or the world's being controlled by a fucking guy who believes that there's some matchmaker. This time of love and shit. It's kind of goofy.
Be careful. These creatures don't seem to be in their right mind.
I did notice that. Dodge this one. All right. That's it.
One of them is weakened. We should be able to pacify it.
Copy that.
You?
Yep. Saw that.
One to go.
That looks bad. All right. That's it.
Are you all right?
Haha. Meet my boyfriend. Target locked. It's settled down. Now's the time. There you go. Who's next?
And now he's back to being sweet. Seems like it was the rust that made him aggressive.
I'd do the same if I were them.
What?
Think about it this way. You wake up in the morning with a rash covering your body. If you scratch it, it gets worse. If you don't scratch it, it still gets worse. Of course you're gonna lash out first chance you get.
I don't think this is the same thing.
Of course it is. Tell her Oink. Tell Kay that I'm right. Oink. His name is Oink now.
Scratch him. What the fuck is what is like that little loading icon thing? Let's go fight some things.
Rust.
Saw that.
Huh? What does she want from us?
Fight.
Are you okay?
You're safe.
Nice.
You got this?
You bet I do.
Make way.
Boom. No.
Oh, brute. You?
Yep. Saw that. Eat it.
Shielding.
Perfect.
You go.
There you go.
One to go. Oh, come on.
That didn't seem to bother him much.
Fuck.
He didn't like that too much. could always be useful.
Another facility.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
What?
Straight ahead. An aerial flow thread.
Oh, yeah. Do you think it could carry us all the way up there?
Only one way to find out.
So you're not excited about. Okay.
Another thing from home. How many do you think Axonova built before they realized it wouldn't work?
I guess they knew what they were having work for them. I can tell you they don't just...
Knowing my mom, I'm not. Still, though, it shouldn't take years of research and observation to realize that this planet is scattered around. You don't just see this and think, ooh.
That's what...
But we didn't have much of a. Why did my mom never mention any of this? I don't think Axonova wins colonization contracts on the regular.
Your mom may not have been head of the company then. She may not have been with the company.
Yeah. Still.
Agreed.
Get this place rid of us.
Dodge this one! Ow!
Make way! I don't even think he felt that. Okay, so he hates this. This one's mine.
Your turn.
I'm on it.
Take that! Eat it! That should do it. Done and done.
We make a good team. I have a good one.
How do I heal myself? Little weird cow thing.
Another bit of rust for your collection?
Oh, cool. I don't have this one yet. Are you okay? Enjoying the view?
Definitely. Follow me. We've been spotted. Oh, girl.
Shield.
Whammo.
Boom. I'll keep them at bay.
Make way. Let's get it over with.
And done. Get back.
You.
Eat it. Booyah! This one's ready.
Yep.
Ready? We're on fire. Now shoot.
We're that good.
I would like to know how to heal myself.
You know, you can use these boots for drifting. It makes faster turns.
Sorry. I'm still not completely used to this model. That's it? That was the last one?
Clearly. We're breathing a lot easier without all this rust.
There's no random ones until I can heal myself.
This is where we came from.
All right, I know.
Oh, I have to go back. Okay.
Seems like that's the highest we'll get.
That wasn't too far off. Look, there's another bridge over there.
Ugh, I wanted to go all the way.
We'll have to lay off the apple. Another one.
For here or to go?
To go.
Too bad.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, right?
Oh, what's up here?
Did you feel that?
What? Do we agree this thing does not look very natural?
Yeah. It's probably satellite debris or a rocket propeller. This part of space is a real dump.
I don't know. This stone circle around it still looks weird to me.
This? These aren't stones. They're Bryum's Mollis Mollis. Bloofs, for short.
Loofs?
Yeah, because when you sit on them, it goes.
Ooh, I like.
Oh.
Huh.
I think I could fall asleep right here. You? You?
Yo.
Who? What? I told you I'm not going back. Go bloot yourselves!
You. It's me. I think you fell asleep.
Oh, sorry. These bloofs are way too comfortable. You can't leave me here.
If we ever need to sleep under the stars, we'll know where to come. If that doesn't get us back to full form, I don't know.
Love this.
You know what we should have packed?
Marshmallows?
My guitar.
You have a guitar?
You play guitar?
Well, yeah.
Where is it?
At my house. On top. Well, I guess these days I can't really call it my house. Or even say it's my guitar.
I didn't know that you played.
To be honest, I wouldn't really say that I play. My mother's had me take courses when I was little. I took them for 2 years and then I got tired. I never touched it again. I even called it an old-timey instrument. But I don't know. Now, with the campfire and everything, I wish I could pull it out.
Oh, I would have played along on the harmonica.
Because you play the harmonica?
No. But since we're imagining things, let's just run with it.
Yeah, you're right. I can already picture it.
We could have founded a band.
The #1 band on Source.
A Yuki. It's an anagram of UNK.
Yeah, I got that. I was thinking more along the lines of... Oink and his orchestra.
Oh, Oink is in the band too?
Of course, on vocals.
Of course. Why not? Bite the rust.
Not bad. Flowers.
Acrocillin blues.
Where the heart is.
A mare.
Yes, apple juice stew.
Apple dew stew.
Oh yeah, I definitely like that.
We are so apple juice stew now. We'll bring the house down.
Best game. 10 out of 10 right now. Love this shit.
We just need to find stuff to repair the nest now.
We just need to? Try drifting next time. It makes faster turns. Isn't this the bridge we took to get here?
It is.
So from up here, where else can we go?
Yum.
Oh, this is a big one.
Should we take a break?
Indeed. If you told me one day I'd be millions of lumsec from the apiary watching rocks flying by,
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd say intriguing. I'm trying to figure out how it works.
I'm pretty sure you don't know how nucleosynthesis works either. But you can still appreciate the stars in the sky.
That's true. It could be worse.
Yeah. Actually, this is all thanks to the matchmaker.
What?
Think about it. Imagine the matchmaker had put us together. We would have spent our boring lives in the apiary without surprise, and we would have never ended up here, together, watching rocks flying by.
I don't care about these rocks. All I care about is being with you. Here, in the apiary, in deep space, or at the bottom of a hole. It's all the same to me. It's all decorative.
Some decor are a bit nicer than others, though.
Yeah, but that's... what's that phrase you use in sciences? Oh yeah, negligible amounts.
Apple dew, same honeydew. Silver nuts.
Why'd you stop?
I have a stowaway on my sleeve.
A bug?
Better. A seed. It must have hooked on when we brushed past the plant.
And it just so happens it chose the one with the green thumb. Clever seed.
Natural selection doing its work?
Do you think you're gonna plant it?
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't even know why I asked.
If we find enough of them, we could start a little vegetable patch at the nest.
I vote yes.
Motion approved unanimously. Just need to find some more seeds.
Easy enough, don't you think?
Not so sure. If these plants have few natural predators, they might have somewhat of a slow reproductive process. We'll just need to keep an eye out.
Bro.
You can count on... What?
Nothing.
Says the guy who's incapable of finding his stuff when it...
That's not the same.
So? I know what a seed looks...
Certainly.
I'm sure I'll find more than you.
Let's not...
Wanna bet?
Don't tempt me.
Okay, there's over there as well. I don't see another gate anywhere. David's covered by this rust. I knew it. Yo, come here. Raj, come here.
I feel like she's avoiding us.
Him.
Another one. Hey, are you sure they canceled the colonization? Because we've come across a lot of infrastructure at this point.
I'm just telling you what I read in the archives.
Could it be that the archives are lying? Of course they could be.
Can we enter? Fuck. I want to commit the crime of breaking and entering.
Another seed. 2-0 is a pretty good start.
Hey, the first one didn't count.
What? Why didn't it count?
We hadn't started the contest.
Okay, 1-0. But that's only because I know I'll win.
Did I just see that thing eat up a flow thread?
Sure did. That's probably why these creatures don't seem affected by the rust.
Good for them. But I hope they're sparing some for us, namely.
Come here, bitch.
Don't be scared. We're just trying to take a closer look at you. Whoa. I'm not sure what his toy did to him, but I wouldn't like to be in its place.
Hold on. Isn't that...
What?
Let's get a closer look.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
Okay.
What?
Everything slow motion. Okay. It would seem that he's not gonna share his toy.
What did I tell you? It seems like my attacks aren't landing.
Maybe if we both attacked at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go!
I think we found the right technique.
Ready when you are.
Ready.
Ha! I'm sure he felt that.
All set.
Now! You want some more? Ready when you are.
All set.
Oh yeah! Now! Eat it!
3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go! Are you okay? He's too impervious.
We should coordinate our attacks.
Yep, saw that.
Let's go. We killed something. Oh, pacified shit.
Not yet. Ready when you are.
Ready.
Awesome! Anytime. You know what to do.
On it. Right for the picking.
Harvest time. Kapow!
Who's next?
Let's go.
You left this toy behind.
That's not a toy. Looks like...
Robot.
A robot?
almost. It's a Draka. Drone for autonomous cartography. Very old tech. The kind we sent out to Beauty before it was integrated to the apiary.
Oh.
Seems like they pondered integrating Source for a while as well. I wonder why they changed their minds.
Could be the fact that this planet is scattered like a puzzle.
Probably was a factor. The Draka may hold some answers.
You're kidding.
No, really. Stuff from that era was built tough. We may be able to boot it back up. Okay. I might have spoken a bit quickly. The flow circuits are completely fried. But look at what I was able to salvage. The anti-grav chips don't seem to be damaged. I should be able to make them compatible with our boots by tweaking the connectors a bit.
Whoa.
Even better, the mapping module is also working perfectly. If I plug that into the glove's power source, it should... Boom! This should be very helpful for finding our way around the bits of land.
You never cease to impress me.
Ah, that's nothing really. These old machines are plain and simple astronautical engineering. Not like the new stuff with boronic nano components everywhere.
So, that way we can map out the different bits?
Yeah, and with this, we can make our way back to the nest a lot easier. Hey, look! It says there's another bridge in this area.
Perfect. That way we can test if your thingy works.
We're gonna get stuffed.
Right on! Seems like the radar is working.
Are you surprised? This is weird.
What is?
It looks like there's also a pre-recorded location on the radar.
What could it be?
I don't know. Little Draka's favorite picnic spot?
In that case, we definitely have to check it out.
Isn't that Oink?
Oink!
That is definitely him. That's Oink.
What's happening, big guy? Why are you here? You missed us, didn't you?
I bet he felt lonely on his empty islet.
You do realize that we can't take you along on our journeys, don't you? That would be too exhausting for you.
But you can stay with us next to the nest if you want.
No funny business, though.
I love him. If anything happens to him, I'm gonna cry.
Do you think that's impressive? We can fly too.
How? We go on the set. God, that's probably my favorite image out of all of them.
Come on, give me your boots. Once I plug in these chips, they'll be like a whole new pair.
I can barely figure out left from right as they are.
Jeez, I keep forgetting.
I am gonna kill them. I swear I am gonna kill them.
Are you sure you don't want to take a break, get some fresh air?
No! These bloating anti-grav chips aren't the boss of me.
I still don't understand what the problem is.
The problem is, there is such a thing as a standard. And the Borons who designed this drone thought it might be fun to improve this standard. Except, if you take a standard and improve upon it, you get...
A better standard.
A better standard?
You get no standard at all! And so now, it looks like I have to machine these boron chips. Just so they can fit in these bloating boots.
Anything I can do to help?
No. I'm okay. I'm done.
What? But that was super quick.
Well, yeah, when you have the right tools.
I mean, since you were complaining, I was thinking that it would take a while.
It's a matter of principle. Let's go. We'll see if these work outside.
Aw.
Ready to test these bad...
I guess. What are we doing?
Okay, follow the thread as usual, except this time we
That's awesome.
You've traveled across space, but floating a few feet above the ground is awesome?
Awesomeness is very subjective, you.
In any case, these boots are working. We should try them with that thread we weren't able to use last time.
Do you remember where it was?
The mapping module certainly does.
Yeah, but I think I might leave this here. Oh, hello to the two viewers. Hello. First aid kit. We've been healed. Where to cook? Nut. Wrong button. Button fridge. Oh yeah, we sold this.
To us.
To us. Hey, that's really good actually.
That's really strong, too.
It's fermented apple juice. You just made wine out of apples.
Do you remember the first time you talked about leaving the apiary?
Of course. I'd had a shouting match with my mom. I was just angry.
No, before that.
Before?
We had landed the nest on a hilltop, we were stargazing, and you said, "Come on, let's go." I haven't stopped thinking about it since that day. I think that's what pushed me to dig into the Astro Company archives, which led me to find the coordinates of Source. I wanted to be ready for the day.
Wait, when was that?
I don't remember. Right at the beginning, you and your mom got in a fight. You hopped into the nest at night, and you picked me up at my house.
Was that when we went to the Uplands?
Yes, the Uplands. That's it.
Oh, Flute, I remember. It was in Frocember. It was super cold out. I was freezing. I just wanted to get back into the nest. That's why I said, let's go.
Fuck up.
And since you didn't respond, I thought you wanted to stay outside. So I didn't push it. I actually caught a beast of a cold that night.
Wait, so that means if I hadn't misunderstood that night...
It wouldn't have changed a thing.
Well, still, that means we would have never known about Source. We would have never come all the way here.
I'm not buying your story.
Huh?
Why were we stargazing that night? You spent the entire night pointing out this and that constellation to me, wondering if there might be other inhabitable planets outside of the apiary. Other forms of life? You were completely obsessed with the sky. I was even trying to open up about my issues, but you barely listened. And off you went again, chattering about the comets, the microorganisms, or whatever. So, keeping in mind that you had access to this data about Source, and the fact that you are Kay, do you really think you would have never stumbled upon this planet anyway?
You might be right. Was I really that annoying?
Yes. I came to see you that night because I needed someone. I had nowhere else to go. But at the time, I regretted it. I was actually thinking it would be the last time we saw one another. But you insisted. And the following week, you came to see me in the evening with your little homemade cookies. We chatted all night. And I do believe that is when I fell in love.
Cookies?
Really? The cookies? That's what made you fall in love?
In my defense, they were some excellent cookies. But no, idiot, it wasn't the cookies. It was the thoughtfulness. I was sick, my nose was all swollen, croaking voice. I was a mess. And you just showed up, without me asking. I'd only known you for barely 3 weeks. You took care of me. You baked me some cookies. You stayed and chatted all night, even though it was pretty clear nothing would happen. And you kept on making me laugh, even though it hurt every time I laughed. I hated you.
What was it? Did you fall in love, or did you hate me?
Well, they're not mutually exclusive. Kinda like salty sweet.
Here, give me a taste.
Oh shit. Oh, I get why that's... Okay, so the more I make them spend time with each other, the more rooms I can get. Sick. Anyways, so I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. It's pretty late. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for the 2 people who decided to watch. And I'll see you later.